Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. In this week's video, as promised, I'm doing my February bullet journal spreads. The theme for this month is lava lamps because lava lamps? I don't know why I said that so weird. Anyways, it's lava lamps, I don't know. Anyways, because I thought it would be cute with the theme. So I've gone ahead and I've done some like color swatching and tests, and I figured out kind of the colors that I want to use. And we're gonna forego black line art this time. Just to see if that makes a difference. I'm trying something new here. So I've done a whole bunch of different tests with all these gel pens and markers and Sharpies and everything that I have. And this is kind of what I came up with. So without further ado, let's get into it. I have my title page, calendar, and habit tracker all sharing one spread. And then we move into the mood tracker and into the weeks after that. These square pages, I'm definitely getting used to trying to organize my pages differently. So we'll see if this is a layout that I enjoy. But anyways, I will quit rambling and I will get into this month's drawing. So I've brought you in nice and close for this first little bit here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I started off with my lightest pink Sharpie to do the outlining part of what is going to be like the glass parts, I guess. And then I'm using mid-tone colors for the internal gooey components of the lava lamps. The darkest purple is the outside part of the lava lamps. And then I'm just switching up kind of what mid-tone colors I want to use in the middle and using the darkest Sharpie for the outlines, and I think it turns out really well. Okay, I started and I absolutely love it, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep all of the calendar squares white and then have these drippy, whatever's inside the lava lamp that makes it do that thing. I'm gonna do them in like a slightly darker color. I just wanted this one to be different to stand out. And then maybe I'll color this one next, but I'm going to stick with like this part of the page just so that you can see it. And then we'll move forward and keep going the way that we're going. So we'll just continue for the rest of the calendar here, starting with the lightest pink Sharpie to do the glass outlines, and then moving into the mid-tone colors for the internal components of the lava lamp. So I chose the same color that I did the letters of the top lava lamps in for where the numbers are going to go on the top of each of these calendar boxes, and then I'm outlining it with a gel pen. These are different gel pens than the ones that I was using before in my other bullet journal. The ones I was using before were the Jelly Roll ones, and I have a few of those. These ones are from a different set. My friends actually got me this huge 100 pack of gel pens that come with their own little stand for my birthday, which was really awesome of them, and I was excited to try them out. They have a whole bunch of different shades of colors, and there's some glittery ones. So I went through and I picked out all the pink ones that I thought would work perfectly for this, and they really came in handy for the line art and the ability to choose between the different ones for different parts of the line art. Worked out really well. For the February big lava lamp, I chose the internal color the same as the top of the calendar where there's no numbers, just so that there'd be like a little bit of cohesiveness between the two. I do wish I outlined it a little bit thicker for the darkest pink, just so that it stood out a little bit more, but I'm not going to go back and change that now. And then we just continue with the other page, doing the exact same thing for the calendar, where I start with the lightest pinks and then move into the darker ones. Now, I totally forgot about this by just using my black bullet journal for the last year, that markers, water-based ones, are super streaky, including Sharpies. They're super streaky, so I kind of forgot about that. Don't really know how I forgot about that, considering the paint markers were also quite streaky sometimes, but it is a little bit jarring sometimes. But I'm not going to do a million coats and then risk the paper like bleeding through or getting, you know, when it like sheds if it gets too saturated. Yeah, I wasn't about to do that. So now here we are for the habit tracker. I wanted to keep it super simple just because I was squeezing it in on this page really. So I chose the Sharpie for the pale outline, and then the gel pen for the numbers and the little words at the top. So now we move into the mood tracker. This is definitely the test of how many lava lamps can I draw before my hand falls off. I decided to do this systematically, so I drew all the bases first, and then I drew the tops, then the glass parts, and then I started coloring it in one color at a time. You know, when you're drawing this many, you gotta keep it fresh somehow. So it worked out that February has 28 days so that I could do 4 shelves of 7 lava lamps. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with making sure that everything is exactly even. It doesn't need to be, and it definitely made for not enough room for the like color designation and the title, but whatever, it works. And then I freehanded all of the little gloopy parts inside, and then the color of the gloopy part will designate which mood is which. I definitely referenced these on Pinterest, so all of that stuff will be linked in the description down below, as always. I don't know why this part is making me so nervous, because I've literally just done a bazillion of these lava lamps, or at least it feels that way. So I don't know why it's making me nervous, but I figured I would do this one kind of in real time. Maybe it's because we're doing different colors, I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm just getting a weird feeling in my gut about it. Does that ever happen to anybody? When you're like partway through an art project and you are maybe close to making a decision that could like ruin the whole thing? Because that's exactly what it feels like right now. Not that I'm like making a decision that could ruin the whole thing. I've picked out my colors. I've been pretty consistent with what I'm doing. So I don't think that I'm necessarily gonna ruin it by doing what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Oops, we went a little too far. Nothing a little whiteout can't fix. I guess maybe this is what my fears are. Who knows? I haven't used this color yet. Maybe that's it. And if you're wondering if the Sharpie is like bleeding through the paper, only a little bit, and it's like the darkest color, and it's just where I'm like starting and stopping. I'm pretty heavy-handed, so that's probably part of the problem, but it actually is not making as big of like bleed through as I would have expected. Okay, let's go with this one for these. Oh god, okay, this is the part that's really making me nervous, is the writing. Like, do I write in really big letters? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're starting with Monday. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, Friday. No, we're starting with Sunday, because that was a Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, okay. Sunday, see? Okay. Just have to do it, just have to do it. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, I ended up breaking out the thicker version of this Sharpie and going over that and then outlining with the gel pen instead, and I like the contrast more. So I'm gonna keep going forward with this for the other the other five squares. And then I'll see if I wanna add this line here. I don't know, for right now I'm gonna leave it because, you know, it's easier to do than undo. All right. Let's keep going. Now we continue for the other 5 squares of this week. I don't know why I decided to do one day completely and then move into the other days instead of just doing all of the same color at once. I started doing that for, 3, 4, 5, 6, where I did the lava lamps first and then the like pink part at the top. And for whatever reason, I definitely forgot to film like half of this. So you'll see the beginnings of it, but you won't see me do any of the words. Don't know why that happened because I was pretty good about filming all of this. And then I didn't learn my lesson about drawing the line across the top first because I did make another mistake that I have to fix with a whiteout and a gel pen. So, oh well, mistakes are always made, but it's not a big deal. For the next 2 weeks, I wanted to make a Dutch door spread. So I did. I mean, I'm going to cut this out and it will be. But the way that the days ended up lining up is a little bit funky, so you have to like ignore this one and then keep going this way and then jump back over here. So if this was your own bullet journal, maybe you'd be able to find a way around it. I thought I had it all planned out and it was all perfect, and then turns out it's not. So you just have to bear with me. This is a little bit confusing number-wise, but the layout, like all the stuff drawing wise is the same. It's just the numbers that are a little funky, so fingers crossed I don't forget that, and we'll just keep going the way that we've been going this whole time. How many times can I draw lava lamps and talk about them before you get bored? Who knows? We're on to set number, I've lost count already. So we're doing the same thing that we did on the calendar spread, where the letter of the week is in the lava lamp, and then the difference for this week is that the goopy bit is at the bottom of the part where you write in what you're doing that week. Wow, I'm having really awesome descriptions today instead of at the top like it was for the first week. So this Dutch door will encompass 2 weeks worth of spreads, and then there'll only be 1 week left after this. I really like the way that these ones turned out. I thought it was pretty creative doing the Dutch door, even though it made for some chaos. And I wonder if you can see how many little hearts I managed to not necessarily hide in here, but add to the lava lamp design, because I do fit in quite a few, actually, more than I thought I was going to. Making a Dutch door is always nerve-wracking because what if you cut the wrong part? So I did make these arrows to make sure that I cut the right line. And if I just cut along the dots, theoretically everything should be fine. My hand is shaking a lot. I don't know if it's because I've been, coloring a lot in and doing a lot of line art with this, or if it's, the Sharpie fumes getting to my body, but either way. That's not the most straight line, but it's also not bad. Okay, and we didn't cut off anything important over here either. Let's see if I can just rip this page out instead of having to cut it down the center. Oh. Ugh, I think I have to cut it. Or if I just start it, will it come? Okay, that was a struggle for Absolutely no reason at all. Okay, let's get rid of these paper shreds. And that is that. We now have a fully functional Dutch door. How cool. And here's the last little bit of this Dutch door spread. As you can see, I haven't done the numbers on the back side of the Dutch door yet, just because of the fact that I might mess it up if I don't really think about it. So just going straight ahead and finishing all of the coloring first, and then I'll go back and add the numbers with you guys in real time, actually. So again, there's literally nothing different with these ones, just using the same colors, the same outlining to make different parts of it pop, and then keeping everything consistent between the pages. Okay, now is the time that I really don't want to mess this up, so maybe talking my way through it will help. So we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? So we have all of those numbers in a row, but we have Saturday here, which is 15. So we need to move to Sunday, so we skip this one. So this one has to be 16. And then we keep going across. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 is Saturday. 23 is Sunday, which is over here. So 23. Okay. A little confusing, but oh well. And finally, for our last week, I'm using the gel pen to handwrite the day of the week and the number, and then the Sharpie to outline as I have done for the last few spreads. And then I'm going ahead with the same steps as all the other lava lamps and drawing in one for every day of the week. There's nothing special about these lava lamps, although, so they are like surrounded by a glob of whatever the material is inside them. And I do wish that I had did different colors. Like I wish I'd swapped the internal components and the outside glob, just because there's less contrast than I was anticipating. As you can see, I'm using my Tombow marker that I did for week 1 to do this outside spread, because I had just used the mild liner on the last spread, so I didn't want to do it again and have it too much. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot of contrast between the like glass parts of the lava lamp. So I do wish that I had switched those, but overall I think it ended up turning out, and it's not something that I'm really that mad about. This last spread is my absolute favorite out of all of them, but now it is time for the final flip through. So here it is. I'm really happy with the way that everything turned out. I hope you guys did too. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I post new videos kind of any day of the week now. So I hope you have a lovely week, and I will see you all in the next video.